Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Before we get into the video, now I just got a perm like yesterday. Now I don't get perms that often, right? This is like my second perm ever. But I don't know, maybe I'm just like not used to the perm, but I don't really like it that much. Kind of makes me look like, like a Korean grandma.
이사가 십절기도 우리 한번 하자. Yo.
Right? But I'm a trust the process and just kind of let it grow out a little bit. Cause like my first perm, I also did regret that. But then it like grew on me a lot, so we'll see. When it comes to hairstyle, you should just experiment with it a little. Just have fun with it. It's like clothing, right? You try a bunch of different things. I've tried like Y2K, emo, earthy, classic style, all that fun stuff when I was young. And the whole point is just have fun, like none of this stuff matters if you're not confident in it and confident in yourself. It's how you carry yourself. Okay, my bad. Anyways, today I was supposed to go to the gym, but like I really want the perm to set in, right? Otherwise, I'm just gonna sweat a lot, and then the products is just gonna be boom, it's just gonna poof out, ruin my perm. Hit like $85 for this. Anyways, on to the main topic of this video. Do I regret moving to the States? To give some context, I'm Vietnamese, right? My parents, they were originally from Vietnam, and then we did the citizen test, and then we moved over here, right? I've been in the States for like, I think, how long has it been? So like 10 years, so like a decade by now actually, so perfect. It's been a decade. I'll give my decade update. So first, pros and cons. I think the pro of being in the States is that it gives you a lot of opportunity, right? And there's just so much more things you can do over here in the States, right? You get better food if you don't, go with fast food.
Are these for us? Let's find out.
And then all of that, like you just have like a large variety. Opportunity financial wise, there's a lot more. Like in the States, there's so much ways to make money. It's actually crazy, right? I've seen friends, just get like 9-to-5 jobs, like people who run their own business, and then people who works, what else is there? Like start their own company, so the same as business, all that stuff. I've tried to run my own store online, and it was like surprisingly easy to make money, right? I think back then I ran like a clothing store. It didn't work out that well. I made like a couple hundreds, but a couple hundreds may not seem a lot, but to me that's a lot of money, bro. Like in Vietnam, that could hook me up for like a month on food and rent and all that stuff. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, there's just a lot of opportunities, because the state is kind of known as the place where people fulfill their dream, the American dream, But the cons, there's a lot of cons, I'm not gonna lie.
Tung 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 sahur. Anomali mengerikan yang hanya keluar pada sahur. Konon katanya kalau ada orang.
Okay. 1. The food. Listen, you have access to a lot of food, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, some of the foods here are just so, bro. I don't even know what they're cooking up, bro.
That was $18. Diabetes.
Like, why do I go to McDonald's and they have like ingredients I don't even know how to name, bro. Like, they just have so much preservative, so much sugar, like what do they call it? Like the high fructose corn syrup. Wrap it up, bro. And the calories are insane here, bro. Calories ain't serving. Like back in the Nam, right? I could get like a bowl of rice with like egg and like little piece of steak, right? That would only run me like 50 cents. And it was only like 300, 400 calories, bro. And then over here in the States, bro, a burger, oh my god, bro. Like if I'm not careful, I could eat like 1,500 calories in one sitting. And it would be like hella expensive too. What? Right? So I believe like that's like one of the biggest problem, because then if you eat like too much calorie food with like a bunch of fat and then all of the preservative and stuff, your test level kind of goes down. And I've experienced that, right? For like a good year or two of my life, I've just been on like the Taco Bell stuff, bro, you know? God, bro, the Taco Bell Supreme Crunch Wrap. Oh my god, I want me some of that, but I can't, bro. After finding out what they put in that stuff, yeah, wrap it up. I'm not even gonna play around with you. But yeah, you know, there's that one saying. What was it? They said with a lot of power comes great responsibilities, right? That's the approach you kind of have to take with America. Because like, yeah, you have access to a lot of stuff, a lot of food, good and bad food, and then great and then also really bad opportunities. But like, because we're in like a capitalistic, oh, wow. Yo, my hair, whatever, bro. Because, you know, in America, it's like a capitalistic society, right? They need consumers, you know? So like they're gonna make a lot of the stuff either really, what was that word? Addictive, or they're gonna make it very tempting for you to buy, right? That's why we have like blind boxes and all that. Because the dopamine hit you get from like, you know, opening the actual blind boxes are very high. My sister do that. I don't really do that because like I've never really been into it, but you know, all that. And after a little bit, after like I've been here and then like I bought a bunch of stuff, I kind of got really sick of it, you know? Because like I remember back in like the Vietnam days, right? I didn't really have that much. We were like maybe like high middle class, you know? I was just chilling, bro. Like I had like a small group of friends. We like ride motorcycles and stuff. Not motorcycle, I'm sorry, bikes, right? We were riding bikes. We played soccer. It was like simple days, you know? And I'm thinking back, right? Because I'm in America, like it's a capitalistic society and all that fun stuff. I've been wanting to like make more money to buy like cooler stuff, and then like after I want to make more money and then all that. But then I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, do I really want to do that? You know? Like, why am I putting all this stress? Like, I'm trying to buy all this stuff and like work more hours, like sacrifice my life. I don't know, bro. Like, the more that I grow up, the more I just want to live like a really simple life, right? Like, the stuff that they got farmers doing, right? Farmers, you know, they just go out, they plant seed, they get the crops, and then they go to the market and then they sell. And at the market, they have like a couple of friends and all that, right? So they chat all day. At least they're in the sun. They make a good amount of money. They go home, take care of their family. And it's just like a fulfilling ass life, you know? And like, you know, I believe that the higher you want to climb in society, like, and then get like monetary gains, money, and like goods and then all that, the more your happiness you kind of have to sacrifice. And I'm just like, shit, bro. Like, is my goal in life trying to get as rich as possible or trying to be as happy as possible. Two very different things. Is money equal happiness? That's why they have this saying, right? You can't buy happiness with money. But while it's true that with money you could buy an easier life, but an easier life doesn't always equal a happy life, you know? That's why you have like philosophers like Seneca saying, you know, you shouldn't have that much stuff in life, you know? Should strive for the greater good. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot. Listen, I don't be studying philosophical books that often. You know, I just read them. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, sometimes I think back and maybe the simple days were the best days. No? Shit. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's all I wanted to talk about. Anyways, a little update on life before I end this video. In the gym, I hit like last time I went to the gym, I was able to hit like 40 pounds chest flies, 40-pound dumbbell chest flies, which I was very surprised by. Like, with a little bit of tweaking on the form, I used to do chest flies like this, but then I switched it to doing like this on the bench, right? It feels a lot better. God, I love that. Yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to like strive towards like a simpler life every day, you know? When I left college, I kind of got rid of like 80% of my belonging. Like, I don't really regret it that much, you know? Like, I actually felt free. Insane shit, bro. But anyways, that's today's video. I have a lot of stuff to do today, but I still want to make daily videos for you guys. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.